welcome back to the FPL Penguin. I hope you're all doing good. Now here are my game week 14 differential picks. Rashford, Danny Ings, Lacazette, Batshuayi and Chris Wood. 5 players who I think you should look out for this game week. So let's start off with Chris Wood. Now Burnley are coming up against quite a tough Crystal Palace side at home. Last time out at Turf Moor, Burnley lost 3-1 against Crystal. But in Burnley's last 2 games against Watford and West Ham, they won both those games 3-0, with Chris Wood scoring a goal in each of those 2 games. I think Chris Wood is in very good form at the moment, and if you need that differential, or if you've already got him in your team, start him, play him against Crystal Palace. I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't see many goals in this game, but I'm predicting a Burnley to win 1-0, and if they win by that scoreline, I think only one player will probably be scoring that winning goal, and that's Chris Wood. Now to a former Crystal Palace player who was on loan at Crystal Palace last season, and that is Batshuayi. Now he should be starting this game week against West Ham at home with Tammy Abraham. Looks like he's going to be out of that game with an injury that he picked up against Valencia. It's not been fully confirmed yet, but it sounds like Tammy could miss out on that game, and I expect Batshuayi to probably step up. And he's been a very, very good player. Not this season, but in a past season or 2. Maybe for Crystal Palace and a bit for Chelsea. Scoring only 1 goal and doing 2 assists so far this season. Not getting many minutes, not getting many games so far this season because Lampard's opted for Tammy instead up front. But I think this guy will take his chances. He's a clinical finisher. He's a very, very good striker. And if he does start this weekend against West Ham, I do think he'll score. Next up we've got Marcus Rashford of Manchester United. 7 goals and 4 assists so far this season for United. A regular starter coming up against an Aston Villa side at home. Now this is going to be, the way United are playing 50-50, but they are coming off, a week 2 week 3 weeks ago against Brighton, beating them 3-1 at Old Trafford, and then coming off in the last game a 3-3 draw against Sheffield United away from home. I do think United will win. I do think they will, and I do think someone like Rashford will be getting some good returns in that game, and maybe a 1-0 or 2-0 win for Manchester United in that game. And I do think Rashford will get some returns in that game. Next up we've got Danny Ings with 6 goals and 1 assist, coming against a Watford side who aren't playing particularly good at the moment, coming off that 3-0 loss at home to Burnley, still in the relegation zone. And it's red hot Danny. You've got to have him in your team. I feel he's very clinical, just like Batshuayi, very clinical finisher, very pacey, and you've got to go for him. Southampton looking very attacking at the moment, getting a 2-2 draw away from Arsenal as well. They've really kind of picked themselves up a bit since that huge 9-0 loss to Leicester, was it over a month ago at home. They've really got the act together now. They seem a bit more better now. They're still near the bottom, but they're kind of getting the act together now. So maybe look at Danny Ings. He's 5.96 million exactly now, 6 million. Maybe look at him. He's got some good fixtures. Maybe not having for one week punt. He has got Norwich at home in midweek. Maybe look at that as well. I think Newcastle away next week as well at the weekend. So do have a look at Danny Ings this weekend. Now the final one is Lacazette from Arsenal, playing in the last 5 games for Arsenal, coming back from an injury, and he scored 4 goals and 2 assists in those last 5 games he's played in, should I say, for Arsenal. He's got Norwich away. I think it's this Sunday. Emery and the lads mess this up against, will this be a banana skin for them? Who knows? But I still think Arsenal win 2-1, and I think Lacazette will score. He's in very good form at the moment as well. So maybe look at him. Okay, fair enough. He's about priced at 9 point something million, owned by just 2%, just over 2%. But I feel, for the long run as well, he's got some good fixtures as well with Brighton and West Ham after the Norwich game. So if you did want a kind of expensive striker, I know that's the con part of it, but maybe look at Lacazette, because there's some good pros stats to it by bringing in Lacazette with the 4 goals and 2 assists to his name. I really do think you probably should look at Lacazette as well. So look at those 5 players, guys. Wood, Batshuayi, Rashford, Danny Ings and Lacazette for Game Week 14 differential picks. Those are my differential picks. So let's see if any of those guys shine. They'll probably blank, but those are my players for this game week who I think will shine. So have a look at those guys. Have a good think about it. You still got a bit of today. You got tomorrow and a tiny bit of Saturday to think about, because the 11:30 UK time deadline. So do think about it. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and follow me on my socials at the bottom right hand corner of the this video. And please click the notification bell. If you made this far, please let me know in the comments. If you have made it this far to the end of the video, say I watched the whole video in the comments. But yeah, do click the little notification bell, which is next to the subscribe button. I think it only appears if you're subscribed, so make sure you subscribe and then click the notification bell to stay in the know when I post a video. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been the FPL Penguin. Have a great Game Week 14, and I shall see you probably Monday after Game Week 14, leading up to Game Week 15. Bye bye, people.